Really? Can you feel the tension in the air right now? I know I can. I can feel it all the way down in my plums.
That's Will Ferrell, Academy Award nominee, comedy legend, destroyer of composure. For 30 years, this man has been walking into rooms, interviews, sets, live broadcasts, and systematically dismantling every celebrity in his path. This is what that looks like. Will Ferrell, Irvine, California, graduated USC, joined the Groundlings Comedy Theater in 1991. SNL, cast member from 1995.
I'm afraid!
Easy, woman, easy! If we panic, we die!
Anchorman, Elf, Step Brothers, Talladega Nights. You'd think a man with that CV would be easy to read, that you'd see him coming. They never see it coming. That's the whole thing. Most comedians telegraph the joke. There's a wind-up, a face, a lean-in. Ferrell delivers career-ending absurdity with the energy of a man reading the shipping forecast. Completely flat, completely committed, and that's exactly why it works.
You have a bird on your shoulder. It's moved now to the back of your collar. Turn around. You have a bird, yeah, there, right, yeah. You have a bird on your shoulder.
He walked in with a bird on his shoulder and said nothing, not one word. Conan, a man who has interviewed presidents, did not know how to proceed. Ferrell just sat there, waiting, perfectly calm, as if the bird was the most normal thing in the room. It was not. Kevin Hart is one of the highest paid comedians on the planet. He sells out stadiums. He has made a career out of being completely unflappable in front of cameras. Will Ferrell does not care about any of that.
Good. I like that a lot.
All right. I hope you brought your dick punch card, because the 8th dick is free.
Kevin Hart, who has performed stand-up to 70,000 people, is nodding politely and has absolutely no idea what is happening. This is a grown man being slowly, methodically, cheerfully confused into silence. Will Ferrell and Kevin Hart became close friends, making Get Hard together in 2014. Kevin has said publicly that working with Ferrell taught him something. Some people's brains simply operate on a different frequency, and you just have to sit next to them and hope for the best.
Oh, Will, fuck. He switched it up. Oh, I want the other guy back. I gotta wait for 6 more people to come.
In the early 1990s, before he was a Hollywood A-lister, Mark Wahlberg was Marky Mark, frontman of Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, Good Vibrations, #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1991. Wahlberg has spent the better part of 3 decades trying to quietly retire that chapter. He doesn't bring it up. Interviewers have learned not to bring it up. And then there's Will Ferrell.
New kids on the block just called. And they talked to Ace. And they wanted you as a backup dancer, but they chose Ace.
He said it with the energy of a man delivering a weather report. Not a flicker, not a smirk, just the information, cold, straight, devastating. The story of how Ferrell and Wahlberg ended up working together is genuinely one of the best origin stories in Hollywood. At the 2007 Academy Awards, Ferrell was doing a comedy bit, roasting various celebrities, playing it savage, but when he got to Wahlberg, he switched completely. Instead of going in, he became almost reverential, piling on compliments. Over the top, earnest, weirdly sincere. The contrast blindsided Mark. He said it stuck with him. That single bizarre moment at the Oscars planted the seed for other guys, Daddy's Home, and everything that followed.
This is what's going on, you dick. Oh shit, sorry, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Sorry, no, it's not. I gotta go do it again.
Time for the peacock to roar.
I was so full of testosterone, I actually killed a coyote.
I'm blacking out! I'm blacking out! I'm blacking out!
John C. Reilly has been working in Hollywood for over 35 years. He has an Academy Award nomination, He has worked with Scorsese, Anderson, and Soderbergh. He is known, genuinely known among directors, for being one of the most professional, focused actors in the business. Few mistakes, rarely needs multiple takes. And then he made Step Brothers with Will Ferrell.
That you can't talk to me about.
My sexual fantasies.
You can lick my balls. I did not mean it that way. I did not mean it that way.
What way did you mean it?
If that was what you're into.
Don't throw me out the window! Come on! No! No! Ah!
Some of it might have had.
You just farted.
We had good times.
Did you really just fart?
We're not having that fun.
24 takes. A man with a Scorsese credit cannot get through a single take because Will Ferrell keeps completely without warning, touching him somewhere different. No expression, no announcement, just a hand. On the elbow, on the shoulder, on the knee, the same energy as a man adjusting a picture frame. Ferrell joined SNL in 1995 when the show was in a rebuilding phase. Ratings were shaky. The cast was unproven. At first, he was just another new face trying to survive live television every Saturday night. And then producers noticed something. Ferrell could play the most completely absurd characters and somehow make the audience believe in every single one of them. That gift is what built his George W. Bush impression into a cultural phenomenon. Not cruel, not mean, just oddly cheerful, slightly puzzled, fully committed. Some people genuinely joked it shaped how the public saw Bush during the 2000 election.
Roger led me to a clearing, laid me down upon a bed of fresh meadow grasses. He then rubbed my nubile body with fruit liniments and noxema.
So now I can turn my attention fully to my first love, archery.
Dave. David. David.
Well, at this point during the soak, my lover and I usually crave spiced meats. We always...
We should mention that although the waters above appear calm, below the surface there is a frenzy of activity.
SNL is famous for those moments when cast members lose it on live television. Ferrell was responsible for more of those moments than almost anyone. Not because he was doing something outrageous, because he was being so utterly, relentlessly committed that the people around him simply couldn't hold on.
Yelling son of a nutcracker, all right?
But it won't be no Santa coming to town. It'll be Santos coming in your brown.
No, God, come on, good God. What was I thinking? No, get out of here. All right, let's go. Come on, all three. Let's go. That's no way. No way.
And perhaps the most extraordinary thing about Will Ferrell on Saturday Night Live, he is capable of breaking himself.
Look, I couldn't think of anything good. The truth is, we misplaced your baby. You Vondruk! Is that an actual curse word? I think so.
Ron Burgundy is a fictional 1970s San Diego news anchor. Charismatic, deeply serious about himself, completely oblivious to everything around him. In 2013, to promote Anchorman 2, Ferrell didn't just do press tours. He deployed Ron Burgundy into the real world. No safety net, no script, and the real world was completely unprepared.
And I'm Ron Burgundy. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Very well, Ron. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. Last time I saw you, you were a lot heavier. I feel like you lost like 50 pounds.
Yes, I've lost just a little bit of weight.
Well, good for you.
Thanks.
A real journalist, live television, being told by Ron Burgundy that she looks lovely tonight. She had no protocol for this. There is no protocol for this, and it gets worse, or better, depending on who you are.
Hello, America, Mexico, and remote parts of Canada. This is Ron Burgundy reporting for ESPN, or ESPN, as it's known in the biz. What is the name of this network again? ESPN?
No, ESPN.
That's a terrible name.
He invented a fourth Manning brother on ESPN in front of actual sports journalists, and they just let him keep going. Being an animal expert on a talk show is perfectly normal. Inviting Will Ferrell to be your animal expert is a different thing entirely.
You don't really have an animal expert yet.
No, we don't have one yet. Yeah. We don't have one yet. We're hoping to get one. We're hoping to get one. It's incredible.
And I'm very excited to share them with you and your audience. This is Mulan. And Mulan. Easy, Mulan.
Okay.
Mulan is... She's a short-spined Peruvian mongoose.
Okay.
This is Kayak. This is a Mongolian bush tiger. And
what is it again?
He's got a huge strip sack.
Can you say that? Okay.
You can say it?
We can say that. We can say that.
So.
And what's this fella?
Well, I'm sure you've heard of a duck-billed platypus, right?
I have. They have the bill of a duck and the webbed feet of a duck.
This is a duck-bodied platypus.
Are they rare?
Oh, they're so rare. This only one left right here.
And what's his name?
His name?
Yeah.
Cilantro.
None of those animals exist. Not a single one. The host read every single name back. Seriously. Committed. Because Will Ferrell said it like it was a fact. And when Will Ferrell says something like it's a fact...
Babies.
Yes. Babies have gotten uglier in this country.
You think babies in America have gotten uglier?
Well, I don't think it's a fact. In fact, did anyone bring a baby tonight?
No, they're not allowed to be in here.
I proved my point. Because you don't want one of those little ugly suckers staring back at you, all googly-eyed.
So you think all babies in America are ugly?
Oh, yeah, in the 50s, there were good-looking babies. But nowadays, I don't know what happened. I do know this. I've never seen an ugly Thai baby.
You say the Taiwanese have wonderful looking...
No, the people from Thailand. The Thai people.
The Thai people.
Conan O'Brien has made a career out of being the funniest person in any room. That was not this room. He had no answer for babies. He had no answer for Thai babies. He had nothing. Because Will Ferrell doesn't give you time to build a defense. He just delivers the thing with complete sincerity, zero self-awareness, and watches the room slowly collapse. 30 years, hundreds of celebrities, same result every time.
I take it you own this place.
I sure do. That's why my name's on the goddamn building.
I thought Ashley Schaefer was gonna be a woman.
I love women. I'll take that as a compliment. Well, for all of us here at Channel 4 News, I'm Ron Burgundy. You stay classy, San Diego.
And thanks for stopping by.
But mainly, stay classy.
Thanks for stopping by.
Stay classy. I'm Ron Burgundy.
Thanks for stopping by.
Stay classy. Ron Burgundy. Huh, you're a real hooker, and I'm gonna slap you in public.
You have way too much pubic hair.
If you enjoyed that, there's a full library of these. Subscribe. New episodes every week. And if you want to see which celebrity absolutely cannot handle Will Ferrell for even 30 seconds, that's in the next one. Peace out.